Hi everyone! Today's Wednesday again, which means you're watching Wednesdays in Austria. So I'm finding it kind of nice making these videos. I'm actually making this video at 10 o'clock at night right now. But that's okay because I'm 6 hours ahead from most of you. So I have plenty of time to finish this video. So that's one thing I'm liking about this. Okay, so for my movie review, it's probably not going to be that good because honestly I haven't seen a movie since I think the end of November or early December. I guess I don't know, people just don't go to the movies that often here. I mean, we don't even have a TV in my host family's house. Like my next host family, they don't have a TV, they don't have internet, they don't even have mail. So I'm kind of surprised they have electricity. But, yeah. So the last movie that I saw was called Love Happens. And I actually saw it in English, so it was easy to understand. But, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie. I don't know all the names of the actors. I know Jennifer Aniston was in it. Maybe you've seen it. And I guess just a short summary about it. It's about this guy, and he writes, he wrote a book or he gave a lecture, and just his wife died, and it was basically just to sort of help him through the emotions. And he meets this girl who's played by Jennifer Aniston, who's a florist, and he ends up falling in love with her, and yeah. So I won't tell you the whole story unless so if you haven't seen the movie yet, it won't spoil it. But, yeah, I thought it was a cute movie. Not one of my favorites, but it was, I thought it was just nice to watch a movie that dealt with some kind of emotional conflict and involved a little love. Although, I didn't exactly think the title of the movie really fit what it was about. Like, Love Happens. I felt the movie was a little more centered on him getting over his wife's death and him having this whole program and this book for people to get over deaths in the family or deaths with friends. And I mean, the love was definitely a part of it when he fell in love with the girl with the flowers and the florist, but I think that was kind of like a side part of the movie for me, not the main focus. But yeah. And then I saw another movie. I actually saw this movie twice. Die Nackte Wahrheit, or I think it's called The Ugly Truth. And I thought that was a funny movie. I actually saw it first in German, so I really didn't understand what was going on because they're talking so fast. And so I was watching this movie, and it deals all about, like, maybe you've seen it, but just all about love and men and women and relationships, and there's just so many just funny jokes and just funny moments in it, and everyone was just cracking up, and I was watching this in German, and it was ridiculous because I had no clue what was going on. I could understand only to a point. But then I saw it a couple weeks later in English, and it made a lot more sense. And it was really more just kind of a movie, not really serious. Like, if you're looking for a really kind of movie with a lot of, like, deeper meanings, then maybe this wasn't the right film. But, I think I liked it because it was enjoyable, just funny, like something to relax with. Yeah, I also saw New Moon, and I don't know why, but I just ended up going to see it, and it was at an English movie theater, so I could understand everything. And I actually hope to see it in German, though, just to make some of the lines in a movie, because it sounds so much funnier. It'd be so fun just to make fun of them. Like, for example, the the last line in the movie when Edward asks Bella to marry him, which is retarded, I think, a stupid way to end the movie. It was dumb. Instead of saying, marry me, in German he would say, verheiratet mich, and it would be really funny. But, yeah, I don't really feel like critiquing that movie, so I won't. So yeah, that wasn't really the greatest movie review. Yours was really in-depth, Kirsten, like how you were going through all the characters, and I guess I'm not really that great at that. Plus the fact that I haven't seen a movie in forever, and sadly I probably won't watch TV for another 6 months until I get home. But that's okay. I've survived without it so far. But mostly I've actually seen more operas than movies here. And the last opera I went to, I know this isn't a movie review, but the opera has a story, so it can be critiqued, although it's singing. And it was called Tosca, an Italian opera. It was really good, but it was pretty dramatic, just about this guy and this girl, and they're in love together, but she gets really jealous, and she's always afraid that he's not faithful to her, and just to a ridiculous point. And then it gets into this whole conflict where there's some fugitive, and then he commits suicide, and then the guy and the girl, this guy gets captured by this guy, and the other guy wants to make her his wife, and she kills him, and then her boyfriend gets killed, and she gets killed. So basically everyone dies, like most operas are. So, but mostly it's good for the singing. Really dramatic, but yeah. Oh, and also, to Shelby, to satisfy your curiosity on, how to say bitch in German, as you asked me, to say, like, die bitch, you would say die Hure, so die Hure. And if you wanted to say, so someone is bitchy, you would say gehässig. So maybe you can say that to those people next time in German, and they won't know what you're talking about. So yeah, and I guess that's all for today. So I will see you all next Wednesday. Bye!